Welcome to the Schaefer Center on the campus of Southwestern Assemblies of God University here in Waxahachie, Texas. I am Adam Ferguson, joined by my broadcast partner, as always, John Cookman. John, how you doing?
Good evening, Adam.
We are ready for yet another doubleheader here on the SAGU Sports Network. But real quickly, our courtside reporter is catching up very quickly. She's got to go in the locker room here in a second with Coach Phillips. Kristen, what's Coach have to say?
Thanks, Adam. Coach Phillips, impressive win against OPSU. What were some of the key contributing factors, and how do you plan on carrying them into tonight's game against Southwestern Christian?
Well, I just think we were pretty resilient in that game. You know, they kind of came back on us there in the third quarter, and we moved the ball really well. We shared the ball, which is something we've been talking about a lot, is we've got to share the basketball against man-to-man defenses. We've got to move it. And I think, obviously, Kinsey hitting those shots and us just getting her the ball and knowing, hey, we got to feed it to her. But defensively, I think we just got it done that night.
How we match up against Southwestern Christian, and what's it going to take to come out with a win tonight?
You know, we played them over there a couple weeks ago, beat them by 14, but they're a good team. You know, I mean, their record is not that great, but they're a great team. They do a good job. Mark Arthur does a great job with them. But I think we match up pretty well with them. They've got some shooters. They got some girls that can get to the basket. I think height-wise we have an advantage on them inside, so we're going to try to get it inside a little bit more. But I'm really excited about tonight. We just want to come out. We want to play fast. We want that momentum from the OPSU game to carry over.
Thanks, Coach Phillips, and good luck tonight. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Coach Phillips, for taking the time to do that interview, as always. John, the SAGU Lions taking on the Southwestern Christian Eagles in tonight's doubleheader. Take me through what the Lady Lions have to do to win back-to-back home games here.
Well, I think that Kenzie Martin needs to pick up where she left off the last game she played, which was, by the way, the first home court win of the season in conference play. So first home court win this year. And there you see it right there. Kenzie Martin down low. Got to get her open down low so that this can happen, because going down low opens up the perimeter for her, and we saw she is a deadly threat from the perimeter. And then you got to get Lexi Rich going. This is what Lexi does, coming off the pick, catching the ball and shooting really quick. And then Atunawa, to me, the most improved player of the year right here, creates a steal, runs the lane, and finishes strong. That is Atunawa. So you get Kenzie Martin, Lexi Rich, and Atunawa all going in. That's a recipe for success.
John Cookman's big three tonight for the Lady Lions. Don't go anywhere, of course, coming your way. The Lady Lions hosting the Lady Eagles of Southwestern Christian University, only right here on the SAGU Sports Network.
We're committed to choosing our competition as champions of character, embracing 5 core values: respect, integrity, responsibility, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. We ask each of you, as a participant, official, or spectator, to abide by these values by creating a positive environment in which our athletes may participate, our officials may work, and you, the spectator, may enjoy. We hope you enjoy this contest. And now, at this time, we would ask everyone to please stand, move your hats, as we honor God with an invocation. Then please remain standing and face the flag, as we honor our nation with the singing of the national anthem of the United States of America, performed by SAGU Assistant Athletic Trainer Danielle Leonard. Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for today. We thank you for this time here. Lord God, I ask that you watch over the players and officials. Lord, I pray that you just give them a hedge of protection around everything that they do in us as well. We thank you for everything you do in our lives. In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, and for the ramparts we watched,
lineups for the Eagles. At guard, sophomore number 1, Kylie Estelin. At forward, senior number 2, Eleora Johnson. At guard, junior number 11, Amy Tully. At guard, junior number 14, Carly Freimeyer. And at guard, sophomore number 22, Mackenzie Jans. Head coach for the Eagles is Mark Arthur. And now, the starting lineups for your Lady Lions. At guard, freshman number 1, Kiara Glenn. At guard, senior number 14, Ebony Colbert. At guard, sophomore number 20, Lexi Rich. At forward, junior number 24, Mackenzie Martin. And at forward, junior number 32, Donnie Diggles. Head coach for the Lady Lions is Tiffany Phillips. Assistant coach is Taylor Hill, and graduate assistant coach is Charity Page.
There you have it, the starting lineups for the Lady Eagles and the Lady Lions here tonight. John, Southwestern Christian coming into tonight 8-12, 4-10 in conference. The Lady Lions not much better, 9-12, 6-9 in conference. So this is a matchup that's very important as when it comes to the Student Athletic Conference standings here for women's basketball. Neither one of these teams want to fall out of that top 8.
No, they don't, and this is a good chance for SAGU to really start developing a rhythm, a end of the year rhythm. Really needs to continue from last week's performance, which was so good. Very relatively mistake-free compared to the average of about 22 turnovers per game. I think they only had 11 at the end of the game, so they cut it in half. And so look for some more discipline and a little bit of this down-low game to catch fire. I believe you predicted Dottie Diggles to be the player of the game.
That is my prediction, and I'm sticking to it. It looks like they want to go to her early here. First shot from the Lady Lions coming off the hands of Diggles. Here is Lexi Rich going cross court, Glenn with it. Going to kick it out to Diggles. And here's Ebony Colbert's first 3 attempt of the day. No good. Rebound brought in by Laura Johnson. Here are the Lady Eagles. Driving hard on Glenn. Getting good position. Scoop layup up and no good. Johnson with the rebound. Up and then blocked by Dottie Diggles. Good defense there by Diggles, keeping her feet and getting the block. Rich kicks it out to Colbert. Colbert looking to go down low to Martin. And they elect to swing it around here. Here's Diggles. Looks like the Lady Eagles coming out in a 3-2 zone to start here, John. And then a breakaway, a bad pass. Up ahead now. An easy layup. Oh, she blows the layup. She had nobody around her. Did Kylie Vistal, but she just missed it, John.
Yeah, a little early Easter there, missing the bunny, the easy one. And they're going to have to convert a lot of those. They've had 4 straight layup attempts that they've missed.
Here is Johnson, gets blocked by Diggles again. Dottie Diggles, back-to-back rejections on 2 possessions. Here is Colbert, leaving it for Glenn. Resetting the offense here are the Lady Lions. Kicks it out to Colbert. Colbert trying to look, they're double teaming Mackenzie Martin.
That's
down
a
low.
triple team at one time.
Here's Lexi Rich, the long two, up and good. Lexi Rich getting the first points of the night for either team.
When you see a triple team down on Kenzie Martin, that is cue Lexi Rich from long distance.
Here is Vistal. And this Lady Eagles offense looking to get their first bucket of the evening. Vistal covered or guarded by Martin. Loses
Good
the
defense.
handle. Ebony Colbert brings it in. That's going to be a jump ball and Lady Lions possession.
Great defense by Ebony Colbert and Kenzie Martin to get her hand in there to jar it loose, and Ebony Colbert doing the hard work on the floor.
Here is Kiara Glenn. SAGU leading 2-0. Not a lot of scoring so far tonight. Both teams missing some opportunities. Diggles leaves it for Lexi Rich. Swings it to Glenn. Glenn's going to pull up from three. No good. Long rebound brought in by Vistal. Now she's up ahead. As Johnson, but elects to go up with it herself, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line here for two is Kylie Vistal.
And that's a good move by Vistal there to create. They're having no troubles creating these types of shots, slashing in. They're just going to have to do a little better job converting, and that's a good way to start for SCU. Started off by hitting the free throw.
Here's Vistal's first free throw up, or both free throws rather, up and good. Kylie Vistal, 2 of 2 from the line that trip. Here is Glenn, leaving it for Martin, looking to go down low to Diggles. Diggles up off the side of the backboard. Here's Colbert with the offensive board. Has to get rid of it, and she does just get out of the paint before the 3-second violation. Here's Diggles down low. This time clanks it off the side of the iron, and up ahead now, the Lady Eagles. Vistal leaves it for Johnson.
Great pass.
And then a travel called on Alora Johnson as she drove hard into the paint.
And if you can see this here, one mistake. It should have been a bounce pass. She doesn't travel on a bounce pass. So it was a good look, good court vision. Just needed to be a bounce pass.
Here are the Lady Lions, 2-2. Down low to Dottie Diggles. And an offensive foul.
Well, Dottie got tripped up there and got a little too much leverage with that left arm. Watch how the left arm gets extended right here. Well, you can barely see it from that angle, but just trust me, Adam. Just trust me.
And Diggles is going to go to the bench as Atunua checks into the game for the Lady Lions. Mackenzie Jans drew that foul for the Lady Eagles.
And I want you to watch Atunua and her lockdown defense. She's a great helper and so fast, quick with the ball.
Lexi Rich leaving it for Glenn. Glenn up and in, and the Lady Lions have broken the tie. That pass could have honestly gone to either Atunua.
Yeah, it was, well, that was great recognition by the freshman Atunua to pull her hands down and let that. Sophomore, I'm sorry.
Driving hard, layup off the glass, no good. Johnson offensive rebound up and in, and she converts the second chance opportunity. That one on Atunua. Here is Mackenzie Martin looking to get going here early in this game. Still hasn't had a shot. Here's Atunua down low. And then a push. They're going to get Mackenzie Jans on the push down low. You'll see it here.
Southwestern Christian foul number 22, Mackenzie.
Yeah, that Atunua was going to go down there and just dominate tonight if they can get a good entry pass to her.
We heard Coach Phillips say that they think they have the size advantage on the Lady Eagles. Mackenzie Martin's first shot, no good. Looked like it came off the hands, maybe was even blocked.
Yep, and that's a new and growing position for Kenzie Martin down low there. She's used to playing the perimeter, but we're finding that she's developing that low post game where it's opening up the perimeter for her, but she still has a little bit of learning to do.
Tunwa, turnaround J.
There it is.
Smooth. Ava Tunwa.
She will dominate down there.
She almost looked surprised that she was that open.
And sometimes that'll actually play a little bit of a head game with you and cause you to come up short when it's not going the way you expect it to go.
Here come the Lady Eagles down 2. Nice turnaround jumper. Can't find the mark. And then a foul is going to be called on Tunwa on the rebound attempt. That shot was put up by Amy Tully. You see here a nice looking turnaround jumper, but Tunwa battling for position.
And she actually tried to get a good box out, got that elbow up a little too high. Got to be careful in the college game. Those high elbows can lead to some bad calls. You find yourself on the bench real quick.
Good pass down low to Johnson. Johnson can't hit, gets the rebound, goes back up with it, and gets fouled by Lexi Rich, and she's going to go to the line here for 2.
Second foul, 30 even Tunwa, her second foul.
Good bounce pass.
Oh, that was a great pass, great recognition. She got a little bit in trouble, and defense didn't overplay that. They relaxed, so it makes it even harder to get that kind of pass through that defense that sagged down on the Johnson.
First free throw from Johnson is good. And checking into the game for the first time for the Lady Lions, Korede Amidu. Or Korede Amidu, rather.
Korede
Amidu coming in, the third big man for this Lady Lions squad,
Yeah.
as Tunwa picked up a foul and Diggles both picked up quick fouls.
And Corday is really coming along in her second year and playing good basketball this season. She's still learning a lot, but she's improved drastically.
Colbert with the running hook shot almost, no good. Rebound brought in by Johnson. Johnson cleaning up the boards tonight for the Eagles. Good pass up ahead. Johnson just lost it. Looked like she had a good lane to the basket. 6-6 here with about 3.5 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Johnson backing down to Madu. She gets a shot off, no good. Brought in by Lexi Rich. Rich now up ahead. Long pass to Glenn. Kicks it out to Colbert. Colbert's going to fire a three-pointer, air ball. What a play by Lexi Rich.
My.
Gets it down low to Amadu, and she converts Lexi Rich.
Well, it looked like Ebony Colbert had signaled for the old alley-oop there. Lexi Rich missing it, but caught the pass and delivered back into the middle for an easy 2 conversion.
The Lady Eagles now down 2. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Long rebound, not brought in by the Lady Eagles. Going to be Lions ball. There you see Lexi Rich doing a good job of keeping both of those feet in bounds.
Yeah, and great job by Amedu there to receive that kind of hard pass, that rocket there, and then put it back up.
Sydney Meter checks into the game for the first time, takes a three-pointer, no good. Rebound brought in by Jans. Now up ahead, here come the Lady Eagles. Brooklyn Judkins is going to take a 3, no good. Rebound fought for, brought in by Glenn, and she saves it, gets it to Amadu, and she leaves it for Lexi Rich. The Lady Lions showing some good hustle here in the first quarter.
Yes, very good. And this is something that they've been working on tremendously, is improving that first quarter stat line, coming out hotter. Kind of in the past, they've been notoriously cold in the first and then really get it going in the second.
Amadu down low, and that's going to be another offensive foul.
Yep.
Mackenzie Jans drawing another one down low.
Easy call. You can't get frustrated with good defense. There's a lot of jostling going there, so you can get frustrated, and Amadu just lays her out.
Amadu jockeying for possession down low, but heads up play by Jans, just a sophomore. She's already drawn 2 offensive fouls so far in this game, so look for her to be one of the leaders that try to keep this game close for Southwestern Christian, and they are doing so here. Shot no good. Lexi Rich with the rebound. Eyes up head, long pass to Meter. Meter can't haul it in, and it was there, John.
It was there. Dropped it in like Nick Foles.
It's good to hear you. Just give the reference, John. Just give the reference.
Hey, you got to give the Super Bowl champs their due.
Looking like Nick Foles on the other end, looking like Tom Brady.
Whoa.
Here come the Lady Eagles, still down 2 late in this first quarter.
That's a three if it goes.
Attempt brought in by Amedu. That was Kylie Vistal with that 3-point attempt. And it just seems, John, it just seems like right now both of these teams just can't get anything going offensively.
Yeah, it's a little tough. Both seem a little cold, but playing good defense.
Here's Amedu, pumps. And another offensive foul drawn by Mackenzie Jans.
Yeah.
That's 3 now, drawn by the same player.
Amedu, watch, extends the left arm right there, and you have got to keep that elbow down, that forearm down a lot lower. You can use it to protect yourself. You just can't use it to extend out.
4 fouls now between the 3 big players for the Lady Lions. Good job by Kiara Glenn to knock that pass away. Looking to get the ball down low. You'll see Glenn break on it here. It was a good-looking try, trying to get it down low to Vistal. If that pass gets through, she's got an easy look. And now an offensive foul on the other end. They're going to call this one.
Was that a 5-second call? That looked too quick to be a 5-second call.
I'm in agreement with you. They did just put another foul up on the board. That's going to actually go in Carly Richardson, who's just checked into the game. Amedu's pass goes through the hands. Unfortunately for the Lady Lions, Vistal wasn't looking. Cross-court pass. Here's Kiara Glenn. Her 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound, Mackenzie Martin. Can she go back up with it? She cannot convert, however. And the Lady Lions had a second chance opportunity, just could not get the bucket to fall.
Mackenzie Martin looking like Dennis Rodman down there, ripping that rebound out of the air.
Here's Mackenzie Jans for 3. She hits. Mackenzie Jans gives the Lady Eagles their first lead of the game. Long pass ahead from Meter. Can't get a shot off, and the Lady Lions are going to go into the quarter break down 1.
Yeah, and, well, you know, no panic there, but both teams a little cold, and to believe, Adam, that was the first 3-point make.
You would be correct.
So if my stats are right, it's 1 for 6 between both teams.
We're live looking to some more Sooner Athletic Conference action. Wayland Baptist playing host to Central. And right now Wayland Baptist losing by 2. And another game, of course, here in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Every night seems to be playing on the road against MacU, all knotted up at 30 apiece.
Looks like they got that game started, well, not too much earlier than this one. It's only it's still pretty early in the second quarter. So they're doing some scoring.
Just a little bit of scoring there. Again, back here in Waxahachie, the Southwestern Christian University Lady Eagles hold on to a 9-8 lead against the SAGU Lions. John, you were close. They are 1 of 5 from 3 are the Lady Eagles. The Lady Lions 0 of 5.
Yeah, maybe I counted one of those long 2s as a 3.
Here is Vistal. Vistal driving. Good defense by Lexi Rich. He kicks it out and leaves it for Jans. Down low, backdoor, good bounce pass back to Jans from the elbow, no good. That's good-looking offense, though, John.
Very good. Good court recognition to see who is open. And look like that is a block. That's going to go on the Eagles.
Now you see Sydney Meter get it. Jans trying to draw a 4th offensive foul.
Yeah, it just kind of turned. Might have gotten it if she wouldn't have leaned into it to take a poke at the ball, but she was definitely down there.
Alora Johnson checks into the game for Mackenzie Jans. Kiara Glenn to inbound. It gets it to Lexi Rich. Baseline mid-range jumper, no good. And then a foul is going to be called on Sydney Meter. She fouled Carly Freimeyer, who went up for the rebound. Not a bad look. If you want Lexi Rich to start scoring, it's not a bad look you want to get her. She just...
Yeah, just a little strong.
Yep.
Well, She gets, her percentage goes up the further out she gets.
Here are the Lady Eagles again, leading by 1 here to start this second quarter. Johnson driving on Amedu, left-handed runner, no good. Rebound brought in by Meter. Meter gets it to, tried to get it to Glenn. It's going to go off of Johnson and stay with the Lady Lions. Could have almost been a kicked ball violation. Either way, it sticks with the possession, stays with SAGU. Here is Glenn using the Amedu pick. And she gets in trouble, gets it down low to Amedu. She's backing down her defender, kicks it back out to Glenn. She's got to look straight on for three. It's good. Kiara Glenn hitting the first three-pointer of the evening for the Lady Lions. And that is a good look. You want to get her going in the scoring column.
Absolutely. She's picked up that three-point range a little bit here in the second half of the season. So it's not too odd to see her shooting that far out. But she is a bigger threat when the ball is on the floor and she can slash.
The left-handed runner from Amy Tully, no good. Now a three on the way. Rebound almost brought in by Glenn, but it's going to go off her hands, and possession is going to stay with Southwestern Christian. And you can see it off the right hand of Kiara Glenn. The stall, the long inbound up ahead finds Freimeyer. Here's Johnson guarded by Amedu, gets it back out to Freimeyer. And then an offensive foul is going to be called on Johnson. That's her second foul of the game, and she's quickly picked up two here. You got to think she might take a break here in a minute or two, John.
Yeah, definitely Coach will not want to risk putting their number one scorer into foul trouble this early in the second quarter.
Here's Amedu. Amedu going down low. Here's Martin. Martin double teamed, gets a shot up, and a travel called on Mackenzie Martin. Yeah,
an extra hop there for Mackenzie.
But, John, they're making your pregame highlights come to life. It looks like they're trying to get Mackenzie Martin working down low to maybe open up that three-point range a little bit later in this game.
Well, they obviously were looking at some film from the last game, seeing the work, the great work that Mackenzie Martin did down in the paint, which really she did most of her scoring from the three-point line because she's hit so many threes. But I think in percentage, she did a much better job down in the paint.
Double dribble violation against Southwestern Christian. The Lady Lions are going to stay up 11-9 here. Glenn driving baseline. She's going to get an easy look at the basket. Can't hit the layup. Amedu gets the rebound and puts it back up off under the backboard, the lower part of the backboard. And it's going to be Southwestern Christian ball. Would you like to see a player like Amedu get that offensive board and kind of gather before she puts up a big shot?
No, I think she did the right thing there because she had a player, we were blocked out from up here, but she had a player in front of her.
Kiara Glenn hits her second three in a row here, her second of the game. Opens up the scoring here 14-9. And that is SAGU's biggest lead of the evening. And Kiara Glenn quietly has 8 points so far in this one. There's Freimeyer. She's going to put the left-handed layup up. Foul. Can't get the bucket to fall. She's going to go to the line here for two. And it looks like they're going to get Amedu for her second foul. So, John, the big man of the Lady Lions in a little bit of a foul trouble situation.
Little predicament is what we would call that. And I would think, well, they're going to, bring Kenzie Martin out, leave Amedu in, and if you're going to sacrifice the foul, I think you give it to Amedu.
Freimeyer goes 2 of 2 from the line that trip. Cuts it to 14-11. 3-point difference here. Almost halfway gone into the second quarter. Colbert has checked back into the game. Here's Glenn. Gets it to Amedu. Amedu kicks it out to Sydney Meter. She's going to take a three. No good. Rebound brought in by SCU. And now they are up ahead. That offensive rebound by, or the rebound rather, by Amy Tully for the Eagles. Here's Vistal behind the back, guarded by Ebony Colbert. Ebony Colbert, a very good defensive ball player here for the Lady Lions. Meter being driven on by Tully. Another good-looking turnaround jumper. That's some good-looking offense.
Man, that was a great move, and especially, that was kind of a little bit of Larry Bird-esque with the not quite the step back, but as much as got the feet planted and faded back.
And another offensive foul on the Lady Lions. You're going to see it on Amadou. Jockeying for position down low with Johnson, extended the arm.
And now coach is forced to bring Amadou back to the bench.
There you see it right in the middle of your screen. Amadou has to sit. That's her third foul.
It says fourth. Hopefully the scoreboard got that wrong. I only remember 3.
If you're the Lady Lions, you're hoping that's exactly, you're hoping that's what happened here, is the scoreboard error. That would be killer for Amadou to check out with 4 fouls. We likely wouldn't see her until the 4th quarter. Running layup, no good. Diggles with the rebound. Gets it to Glenn. Now Glenn up ahead. They've got a little bit of advantage here. Here's Kiara Glenn. Kicks it out to Colbert. Down low to Atunawa.
Great look.
She passes up the look, leaves it for Meter. And another offensive foul on the Lady Lions. This one is going to be on Diggles, and Diggles pleading her case here. That's Diggles' 2nd foul.
This might, a little bit of an acting job there.
Laura Johnson now on back-to-back possessions has drawn an offensive foul, and we can see Coach Phillips pleading with the officials as well. Her big men are in foul trouble here, John. It is not what you want to, not a situation you want to be in.
Yeah, Diggles just setting up for position, and Johnson comes in and then just kind of bounces off the arm there. Definitely not a push or anything on Diggles.
Not whistle worthy. We're going to see a travel violation here on Southwestern Christian.
Oops. Little
caught.
Slip and slide.
Got caught. Here's Glenn now. We are halfway gone here in quarter number 2. Leaves it from Meter. Back to Glenn. Gets it over to Colbert, and Colbert's going to be fouled by Tully. That is Tully's first foul of the game.
And I like this group for the Lady Lions on the floor. This is a group, especially really good second team kind of look outside of your starters. This group, if they can develop some chemistry together, they have the potential to be extremely fast and agile and could probably put up a lot of points.
Meter's going to get fouled again, this time by McKenna Morley down low on the baseline. You're going to see it here. There's Meter driving baseline and just gets caught. Does Morley with the block. Glenn finally finds Colbert. Here's Glenn. Pumps, driving, mid-range jumper from Glenn, no good. Offensive board brought in by Meter. She's going to go back up with it, but she's going to get fouled on the way back up by Tully. And Sydney Meter is going to go to the line here for 2.
Sydney Meter is very persistent, knows what to do. She's been coached up, and she remembers what coaches say. Good student of the game, plays it very well.
Meter's first free throw attempt, good. 15-13 now, the Lady Lions lead. Second free throw up and good. That lead back out to 3. 16-13, coming up on 4 minutes left to play in quarter number 2.
And those free throws could be very important when you look back on them.
In a game this close, you are absolutely right. Here is Vistal, guarded by Colbert. Colbert, smothering defense, kicks it out. Here's a 3 from the corner up, no good. And then going up for the rebound and getting fouled was Kiara Glenn, fouled by Carly Richardson. That was McKenna Morley with the 3-point attempt.
And that's going to put them in a 1-and-1.
Kiara Glenn going to the line here for 2 shots, 5 fouls equals 2 free throws in women's basketball. Here is Glenn. First free throw is good from Kiara Glenn.
Wouldn't matter.
Wouldn't matter anyway. You're right. Lexi Rich checks back into the game for Sydney Meter. We'll see if Lexi Rich can get going here to end the first half. Just 2 points for Lexi Rich, and those came early. Kiara Glenn hits both free throws. The lead back out to 5 now for the Lady Lions. Here is Vistal. Vistal loses it. Lexi Rich comes up with it. Rich up ahead. Long pass, trying to find Atunua, and just off the mark, and Atunua can't bring it in. Lady Lions, you got to feel like they missed an opportunity here on the fast break.
Yeah, and Lexi's always looking, got her eyes down the court and trying to make that superb pass, but that's the third one tonight that has gotten loose. Sometimes you just got to know what your personnel can handle, and just because they're open, don't feel like you've got to press into it. Save the ball, make the possession really count.
Here's Johnson driving, layup up and in. Good job by...
And that's why she is their number one option.
Laura Johnson splitting the defense of Atunua and Diggles and getting herself an easy look. The Lady Lions could be in trouble if Johnson can find her way that deep.
Oh,
into
great
the offense.
pass and great turn. Opened up the hips right there and turned the right way. That is fundamentally sound. Great basketball.
Dottie Diggles getting her first points of the evening. Here's Vistal. Oh, what a move to the basket and in.
Wow.
Wow.
Vistal showing some serious gameplay tonight.
Behind the back and getting to the rim. 20-17 as Colbert has it now. Under 2.5 to play. Diggles getting it to Atunua. Atunua along two, no good. Diggles with the rebound, puts it back up, can't convert. Atunua there for it. She's going to get it again. Atunua, another offensive rebound. And there you see the size for the Lady Lions playing a factor. 3 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, and Atunua is disgusted with herself that she had 2 easy ones. And you could see, love the attitude that she has. She brings a fierce competitor spirit to the floor. Always believing that she can be perfect, and that's where it starts. She's really, really, on my chart, risen up as one of the top-tier players for the Lady Lions.
Atunua goes 1 of 2 from the charity stripe that trip, making this a 4-point game, 21-17. Driving up in the basket, can't hit the layup. Rebound brought in by Colbert. Colbert up ahead. Cross-court pass looking for Rich. Rich brings it in. Almost a turnover there. Glenn kicks it to Colbert. Colbert looking down low for Atunua. Atunua trying to get position and a jump ball. That's good defense there.
Yeah, Atunua's got to learn that once she gets down there that deep in the paint, she's going to have to keep the ball up high. Big mistake, keeping it down low right there. Now giving all the defenders an opportunity to get their hands on the ball. And
then a pass from Glenn right to the defense of Morley, and now Southwestern Christian has a quick turnover. 1.5 left to play here in the second quarter, and Vistal looking to reset the offense here. That ball kicked by Atunua. That allows the Lady Lions to reset here, and the Lady Eagles had a mismatch out on the key. Vistal guarded by Atunua. And Vistal has shown the ability to get to the rack tonight, and that would have been possibly a good opportunity. I don't want to take anything away from Atunua. She is very fast, but Vistal has shown great quickness tonight.
Double dribble.
Double dribble. Carly Freimeyer gets nabbed for that one. There you see it. That left hand got all the way up there, back on the ball. Lexi Rich thinking about 3. Goes in the corner. Here's Atunua down low. Kicks it back out to Colbert. Colbert runs into the defense and loses it, gives it away. Here's Vistal up ahead, under a minute to play. Cross-court pass to Tully. One more in the corner from Freimeyer. No good. Rebound brought in by Freimeyer and just has to get rid of it. Thankfully, it finds a teammate. Here's Tully driving and in. Amy Tully bringing the Lady Eagles back within 2 with under 30 seconds left to play here in the first half. Glenn over to Colbert. Down low to Atunwa. Atunwa's going to take essentially a free throw. No good. Rebound brought in by Tully. And now Southwestern Christian has a chance to end the half, maybe with some points here. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound. I was going to say it went over the backboard. And it's going to be Lady Lions ball off the three-point attempt. And they've got 5.6 left to create maybe some offense. Here's Glenn. Just has to get it up as close as she can before she gets a shot off. And she loses it. That's going to be a double dribble. And Southwestern Christian is going to get possession back here, but with 0.6 seconds, you can't really see any sort of offense here for the Lady Eagles. And it looks like...
Yeah, you just kind of got to throw it in and heave it.
Nope, not even going to get the heave.
Yeah.
Lady Lions going to go into halftime leading 21-19 over the Southwestern Christian Lady Eagles in what you may call a defensive first half. I don't know if it was as defensive as it was lack of offense.
Well, a lot of missed shots, that's true, Adam, but little improvement, slight improvement over the first quarter.
We'll see what adjustments the Lady Lions have to make here in the second half. But first, our courtside reporter, Kristen Urban, is with assistant coach Taylor Hill. Kristen, what's coach's thoughts about that first half?
Thanks, Adam. Coach Hill, it was a close first half. What adjustments need to be made to come out with a win today?
We have to hit open shots. We're getting every shot we want out there. We're just not knocking them down.
What are you going to be telling your girls in the locker room?
We're probably going to tell them on transition just to keep it simple. We're getting a lot of transition opportunities, but we're not making the easy pass.
Thanks for your time, Coach Hill. Back to you, Adam.
There you have it. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Coach Hill. Second half of game one of our doubleheader coming your way between Southwestern Christian and the SAGU Lions right here on the SAGU Sports Network.